Good afternoon to all. Last class I gave some two homeworks for you. And the first question is that a biscuit making that question a biscuit making unit uses 4.55 kilogram of salt every week. How much salt is used by the biscuit making unit every day? That is the question. Okay, so in 1 week how much salt is used? That is given 4.55 kilogram. That's salt used in 1 week. So to find out salt used in 1 day, what we want to do? We dividing by 7. We know in 1 week how many days are there? 7 days. So we are dividing 4.55 by 7. So the answer will get 0.65 kilogram. Just like next question was, if a pair of shoes cost 106 rupees 35 paise and a pair of socks cost 18 rupees 65 paise, how many sets of shoes and socks can be bought with 1000 rupees? Okay, so first we want to find out the total cost of shoes and socks. For one pair of shoes, how much cost that is given? 106.35 rupees. And for one pair of socks is given 18 rupees and 65 paise. So what will be the total cost of both? By adding we will get. So that will get 125 rupees. Okay. So the question is how many sets of shoes and socks can be bought with 1000 rupees? That is the question. So how we can find out? For how much rupees? 1000 rupees. So we can take that steps as sets of shoes and socks bought by 1000 rupees will be equal to 1000 divided by 125, because the total cost of one pair of shoes and socks is given 125. That we find out. So 1000 divided by 125, we will get 8 sets of shoes and socks. So today we want to discuss question number 13. All of you read that question. Susan adds 161 rupees 25 paise to her savings and spend all the money on buying 4 books of 214 rupees 30 paise each. How much money had Susan saved before she added 161 rupees 25 paise? So already in her bank account some rupees were there, some money is there. How much is that? That we don't know how much rupees she already saved in her bank account. So now she add how much rupees? 161 rupees and 25 paise to her bank account. So after adding that, then she bought 4 books. What is the cost of each book that is given? Cost of each book is given 214.30 paise. So cost of one book that is given 214 rupees and how much paise? 30 paise. This time how many books she bought? 4 books she bought. So what will be that total cost? So cost of one book multiply with 4. Therefore cost of 4 book equal 214.30 into 4. So multiply that using the rule of multiplication of decimals. So we will get, by multiplication we will get the answer 85,720. Then how many decimal places we want to move? By multiplying this number, by avoiding the decimal point, then we multiply this number with 4, we will get this answer. Then after that you count how many decimal places are here? 2 decimal places are there. So that much you want to move to left side. So this much rupees is the cost of 4 books. Okay. Then it is given in her bank account how much money? The total money. Now in the bank account, that total money she spent for that book, for buying these 4 books. So now she add how much rupees on banking account? 161 rupees 25 paise. So money that next we can write money that Susan saved before. Money that Susan saved before will be how much? Saved before adding this 161, 100 how much? 161.25 rupees. That will be how much from the total cost. Okay, now she spent this much rupees. Total she spent this much rupees for buying that 4 books. So that this is the correct money she had now in the banking account. So the money she saved before adding that 161 rupees 25 paise, that will be equal to 857.20 minus what is the cost? 161.25. Okay, then subtract these two decimals, we will get this required answer. 857.20 minus 161.25. So it will be here 1, 11 minus 2, 9, 6, 5, 9, 7 minus 1, 6. So the answer will be 695 rupees 95 paise. This is the money she saved on her bank account before she adding that 161 rupees 25 paise. Clear? So first the cost of one book is given this much, 214.30. Then what will be the cost of 4 book? Multiply that amount with 4, we will get this answer. This will be the total amount she had in her bank account now. By adding this, now she deposited only this much rupees in her bank account. So before, by adding this total, now she got this much rupees for buying that 4 books. The question is, what was the money saved that Susan saved in her bank account before adding this amount? That will get by subtracting this. The correct answer is 695 rupees and 95 paise. Okay, then next question, question number 14th. All of you read that question. 14th question. That is Virender covers 0.6 meter. Okay, 0.6 meter in each step while running. While running for taking one step. If he take one step, how much distance he covered? 0.6 meter distance he covered. So in a 100 meter race, after covering 68.8 meter, he fell down. How many steps remained for Virender to finish the race? That is the question. Now he is participating in a competition 100 meter race. So after finishing how much? 68.8 meter he fell down. Then some more distance he want to cover to finish that 100 meter. So here the question is, how many steps remained for finish that distance? That is the question. So how we can start? First we can take, that will be the distance covered in one step. Virender takes how much distance in one step? 0.6 meters. So that we can write distance covered in one step. Distance covered in one step equal how much? 0.6 meter. Now he is participating in a 100 meter race. So here he fell down at a distance of 68.8 meter. So we can find out here the distance he has to finish. The distance he has to finish. He has to finish. How much distance he has to finish now? He has to finish. Total he has to finish 100. From 100 meter we want to subtract how much? 68.8. 100 minus 68.8 because he fell down at a distance of 68.8 meter. So by subtracting we can find out this answer, 68.8 to 13. 31.2 meter. He has to finish how much distance? 31.2 meter. But here asked how many steps he has to remain. How many steps he has, number of steps remained will be. Therefore, number of steps. If the distance is this much, how many steps? If the distance he has to finish this, then how many steps remained for him? Number of steps remained equal. Number of steps remained equal. How we can find out? It is given distance covered in one step, it is given 0.6 meter. So, for finishing 31.2 meter, how much steps he want to take? How we can find out? Yeah, by division. 31.2 by 0.6. That's simply 312 by 6. Then divide this. 1. Then in 12, how many? 6 are there? 2. 2 into 6, 12. So how many steps he has to take to finish the race? 52 steps. Okay. So this is the word problems related with that multiplication and division of decimal numbers. And one more question is remaining, the question number 15th. So today itself all of you do that question as homework today itself. And all of you send its answer with the needed steps. Not only the answer, with the needed steps you write that full steps and send today itself. Okay? Thank you.